Hello and welcome to Habano News. I am back from the London Habanos days to celebrate the 55th anniversary of Trinidad. And as promised, I'm going to go through all the freebies, everything we had. And I'm also going to talk about what I liked less. As you know, I am totally independent. I don't like to upset people. I don't like to scream. I do not insult people. Of course, it's very easy to criticize. A lot of people are never happy. So first of all, I'm very happy and I feel really lucky to be able to attend these events. So I must thank Habanos and Hunters and Frankau. But also when you like people, when you're very passionate and you talk to other people, sometimes you feel something doesn't seem right or you don't really like it, you talk to other people and then you get other feedback. So what I'm going to tell you is my feedback and a lot of other people's feedback. And so I'm going to light one of the cigars that was offered to me during the event. So on Thursday, we were invited to go to Belgrave Square. Belgrave Square is not far, is walking distance from the Davidoff, J.J. Fox, Cigars Limited. This square is actually a private square, and it's what I call an English garden. So it's not like the typical French garden that everything is really neat and clean and everything. It's a bit wild, and I really like it. And it is a private square because only people who live on the square can actually get access to it. So it was privatized. When you were inside, it was marvelous. It felt like you were in the countryside, and I'm not kidding. And there were nice seats, really pure luxury, beautiful place. Champagne, Renard Blanc de Blanc was flowing. It was really wonderful. And during the event, so when we got in, as you can see from the video, we got a Trinidad Fundadores, the first Trinidad Fundadores of the event. And then after that, so we got, of course, a bag with some freebies. And in the bag, we had also a little booklet where you can take notes, a nice pencil case with the London 24 on it, leather, and a beautiful pen from Hunters and Frankau. And we received also what I'm going to use now, a cigar case, and inside two Trinidad Robustos Extra. Look at these beauties. So on the Thursday we received a Trinidad Fundadores and those two Trinidad Robusto Extra, and I'm going to put them here with the one that I got at the Festival del Habano in Havana, Cuba. So beautiful cigar case with a London 2024. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And I am going to light my cigar, which is a Media Luna 50 by 115. And for your information, this Robusto Extra is 50 by 155. So that's 4 centimeters different. Same ring size, but 4 centimeters, 40 millimeters more. I'll let you translate this into inches, and that's probably 2 inches. 4 centimeters is 1.5 inch, roughly. So one Trinidad from the RS 2 Robusto Extra. And I'm going to show you the invitation. So this is the invitation. Look at this, beautiful. So that is the invitation to the cocktail party, 20th of June, 6:30 to 9. So we had places to sit, there was a good band, of course an introduction from Mrs. Gemma Freeman from Hunters on Frankau, the executive CEO. Beautiful party, just like only the English can, the British can put together. And this is the list of cocktails, and we had amazing cocktails. Look at this. This is the cocktail list, so it was really beautiful. There was Rina champagne, snacks, oysters, really beautiful food. And then of course that was Thursday. After that, after 9 p.m. it lasted a little bit longer. People went home or to different places. We could go and see if there was any lounge you could visit. So I said I got the cigar case and the cutter, same color. So I'm going to light up a Media Luna 50 by 115. I'm going to do something better now. My glasses are on, and this is a very good cutter, validated. Then on the Friday was a busy day because Friday there was we had the invitation from Hunters for the seminar and exhibition. Here's the invitation and the program. So program is 10 a.m. arrival and coffee, 10:30 panel discussion organized by Nick Fulks. I thought it was really well organized. There was good British humor. Then we had 12 coffee break. Cigar rolling demonstration by Juana Ramos Guerra, Juanita. She started to roll from 1973. And I made a video about her. I have a video of her rolling on Instagram in my last videos from Cuba. Amazing lady, great skill. And this finished at 1:30 p.m. So 3:30. It was beautiful, great. Same place as the Thursday night. I would have liked to stay longer, to be honest. It was so nice. And we received more presents. So we got kettle iron lighter. Oops. Look at this. There was also, there was a cigar pairing, and we were offered to pair some cocktails, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, by two gentlemen. I am not a cocktail expert. I really actually don't like that much cocktails. So I mean, I'm a wine and champagne drinker. For me, a cocktail maximum 2 things: gin and tonic. You can put pastis if you want, or arak with water. But I'm not the right person to judge. But those guys seem to know what they were doing. It was very well organized. The ice cube, everything, and we were given and offered those glasses. I only took one because of the weight, and it is 4 p.m. and I'm drinking chai. So I'm going to light the cigar. Of course, we receive the local lighters, and during the Friday, we received a Reyes, a Media Luna, and a Tapas. And as you can see, the Tapas came in these, and the Reyes and Media Luna came And this, if my memory is good. I must congratulate a company called Burley Bakery. Very impressive. The staff were amazing. The croissant, the salty food, the finger food, the chocolate was unbelievable. We left around 2 o'clock. I would have liked to stay a bit longer because it was very comfortable. We were in this garden. We could have smoked all afternoon. But Friday evening was the party. There were 55 parties organized by different shops inside the United Kingdom. And I attended the party organized by number 6 Cavendish. And as you know, you cannot smoke inside in the United Kingdom. So AJ and his family organized an event on top of this sky bar of the courthouse hotel, an old courthouse transformed into a hotel, and they took the whole rooftop. And there were 80 people, 80. And when we got in, we also got presents. And here it is. And so we got a Media Luna and another Trinidad Fundadores. So it's a second Media Luna and it's a second Fundadores of the weekend. Then we got an ashtray. That's a beautiful ashtray for one cigar. Look at this, beautiful London 24. So that is really nice. Then we got a Hein Cigar Reserve XO and another of those notepads or book and a humidor starter kit. So there was great food, there was great drinks, open air party, Cuban band, and I paid for this £185. That's about $220, probably more or less, maybe $30. So there was a Trinidad Fundadores. There was a Media Luna offered drinks, food, of course, all the entertainment for 185. There's already 150 in cigars. So yes, very good value for money. And the cigars came in there. We finish on midnight, 1 a.m. and then that's on Saturday. There was nothing during the day. In the evening, there was the gala, and Frankau and Habanos. So, V&A Museum, London, that is the Victoria and Albert Museum. So the gala dinner was in the Raphael Court. Raphael Court is where you have all the big Raphaels that belong to the king, by the way. It was interesting because they had put queen before and they just removed queen and nice king. So it's a champagne reception at 7 p.m. and an after dinner party at 10:15. So we received, the champagne was Krug champagne, beautiful. I could drink Krug champagne all day, every day. Beautiful. There was a non-stop flow of champagne, so I must congratulate everybody. And we received a Trinidad Bihia when we got in. And then when you get into a party at 7 and you start going around having a drink and you get a Trinidad Bihia, and then at 8 o'clock or 7:55 someone says you have to go. Nobody's finished his cigar. So that was the first frustration of the weekend. We could not finish our cigar. So most of us left half our cigar halfway in the courtyard. Beautiful musicians, but that was the first frustration. And then Gala Dinner, an auction. None of us at my table received an invitation to participate in the auction. Of course, I mean, I would not have participated, but some of the people at my table would have. And we couldn't hear anything. The sound of the person talking, and I was right in the middle. I was in table 20, right in the middle. I started from 1 to, I don't know, 40, 50. At on the other side, and the speaker was towards my right at number 1, in front of the first tables. So that was a frustration because we could not hear anything. Didn't see much either, and it seems to me that not everybody knew about the auction. So that's, I think, the first problem. The second one, after the fact that we couldn't finish off our cigar. The food was beautiful, the wine's great choice of wine, and we had a rum, of course, rum eminente at the end of the meal, and then at 10:15 we were offered to go and take the dessert in another room, and we received on that at that moment, at the end of the evening, we received the Trinidad Cavendish limited edition 2024, and here is the cigar. I'm going to show it to you. And then we were giving this, and we were asked to go to the area of the dessert that was opening onto the garden where we had been previously and where we could smoke a cigar. So we were giving this, we were walking, and then there were guys screaming at us saying, you can't take your cigar with you, you can't carry your cigar in the museum, you have to hide it, you have to hide it. So me, the guy said, but I know it's not lit, but you have to hide your cigar, you cannot walk with your cigar in your hand, which I thought was totally stupid. There was a lot of tension from the staff. And when you pay £1,250 for an evening, you don't want people to scream at you, especially if you don't do anything wrong. I know I cannot smoke in the museum, and I will not, of course, do it. I don't want anybody to scream at me because I just got a cigar in my hand. I'm asked to walk. I cannot put this in my pocket, or I'm going to destroy it. And the guy said to me, I cannot walk with it, so what do I do with this? So this is a third thing that I did not enjoy, being screamed at by a very nasty person. And then we arrived on the terrace, we started to lit our cigars, and then very quickly we were asked to leave. And I saw a lot of half-smoked cabildos in the ashtrays. So basically, this place was a great place if you want to visit, if you like Raphael, if you want, for a dinner, for maybe a fashion show, but for smoking, for a cigar event, it was not the right place, definitely not. I would have liked to stay 2 more hours in the garden, smoke 1 or 2 more cigars, drink some rum. We couldn't. The bottles of rum were not drunk because as soon as we finished dinner, we were asked to move, and then as soon as we went on the terrace and we lit our cigars, we were asked to leave the premises. So I spoke to a lot of people, and everybody was frustrated. So this definitely is the big, for me, thing that I really didn't appreciate, is that it was not a cigar evening. Take your cigar, go out, and then leave as soon as possible. No time to enjoy. And this is the best time for a cigar aficionado. The best time is not the food. The best time is when you can sit down and enjoy your cigar, especially a cigar like this, the first limited edition of 2024. Great Trinidad, great brand, 55th anniversary, amazing surrounding. I would have preferred, to be honest, to go back to the Thursday and Friday location in the square. We put a marquee outside, like a tent, and have even a buffet and smoke there and not have to stress. And that is the biggest frustration of the whole 3 days. We didn't have time to just sit. Apart maybe from the first day on Thursday, but Friday we had to go afternoon, and the Saturday no time to smoke. And that's frustrating because all this money couldn't take really the time to enjoy this great cigar. So that, I must say, is the frustration that I had. So if we look, and then of course when we left the party, we had to, it was very well organized, we didn't queue that much, we had the big present. Look at this. This is serious stuff. Ounces and Frankau. And let me move the cigars. So if you remember in the video I made about the menu, the cigar menu, they were supposed to offer us 5 cabildos, so we received 1 to smoke, and we received this beautiful box. Look at this. This is a box of Premier. Obviously, I'm going to do a proper opening of this box. It is so it is the Premier, which means the first batch, and they have this Premier band on the limited edition, as you can see. Box of 5, and they are retailing now for £1,000. You can find them from your favorite shops. You can find them online at La Casa Habanos Teddington, at Sautter. They're selling them too. I haven't checked on Davidoff for cigars, but I know that Sautter and La Casa Habanos Teddington are selling them. Of course, this is a rum Eminente, and look at this. This is a great thing. And this is something I haven't seen much. It is a cigar box opener. Look at this. And it says Cuba was the first country to introduce the classic labeled cigar box in the mid-19th century, and it remains the best known form of cigar box, and surprisingly the first cigar box opener promptly followed. This box opener has been inspired by an example owned by Hunters and Frankau, which dates back to the 19th century and has been made by Sheffield company Joseph Marples, a family-owned business established in 1840. That is what you find in the United Kingdom. It has an Indian rosewood handle, a brass hammer, and a polished spring steel blade. Look at this. That, for me, is the best present, because this you keep all your life, definitely. Look at this. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Look, London, 2024. Definitely my favorite present. Of course, cigars are cigars, huh? But wonderful. Then you have 2 glasses of Eminente rum. The size of these. The size of made in Cuba. Look, this is the miniature rum. So this is a beautiful box. So this is really, really great. So I spent 2,242, let's say 12,250 pounds to attend the event. Including the Friday night event at AJ. I got a total of 2 Trinidad Fundadores, 6 Cabildos, that's already 1,200 pounds, 1 Vigia, 1 Reyes, 2 Medialona, 1 Topaz, 2 Robustos Extra, and I said the 2 Trinidad Fundadores, plus the Cata, plus the bottle, plus the cigar case, plus the Cata. So was it, and the food, the great entertainment, the champagne, was it worth this? Was it worth it? Yes. As I said, the only thing I would have changed was really to find more time to smoke. Definitely beautiful place, the museum, but not the right time, the right place for a cigar event, and bad sound during the auction. We couldn't hear anything. So thank you very much, Hunters and Frankau. Thank you very much, Habanos. Wonderful place. It was, of course, great to meet the friends again and talk to them. This is honest feedback about the event, what happened, what we got. I hope you like this video. If you do, please kindly subscribe to the channel. It's very, very useful for me, of course. Thank you very much, and goodbye.